another Tasty Tuesday. As y'all can see in the title, we're going to be talking about weight loss. This is just what has worked for me, just so you guys know. And now it might be different for everybody, so everybody's body is different. Just make sure to listen to your body. And I want to share with you guys 15 tips that has helped me with PCOS and dealing with also digestive system issues. This has helped me with losing weight and has helped me tremendously in how I lost 20 pounds, or really 25 pounds, and kept it off. So I'm going to share with you guys what my tips and trips, can't talk right now, tips on how I lost weight. 15 tips. All right, let's get started. First tip I want to talk to you guys about is prayer. I always put God, y'all know, first in every thing, because I think it's important that we pray for, God to help us. What for me I've asked God is to give me self-control over areas like, dealing with sugar addictions or food addictions, whatever it is, or maybe you undereat or overeat. But you're asking God for balance and self-control. That has helped me, because if Jesus is not in the center of this, weight loss, or if Jesus is not in the center of it, of my body and my health, which is, God's body, because it's our, He lives inside of us, and it's our temple, and He's given this body for us. He created this body for us, and we have to take care of it and nourish it and feed it the right food. So without Him and spending time in prayer and worship and His word and living in His truth, I would not be able to do it. I wouldn't have been able to get over the eating disorder I had a long time ago with anorexia, and I had bulimia and binging and all those different types of eating disorders. And I know that without Jesus, I would have never been able to do it. So remember to pray for His help, to pray for His guidance when you're going through weight loss. So that is my first tip I want to give to you guys. Alright, second one we're going to talk about is, change your thought pattern, change your thoughts. So instead of saying, don't just look at a number and be like, okay, I'm going to lose this weight, I'm going to get to a certain weight, and I'm going to look good in it, I'm going to, or I'm going to be skinny, I'm going to be thin, I'm going to have a six-pack. The thing is, all those things are just, outward appearance stuff, when really, inwardly, we should be nourishing our body. Ask yourself, why am I losing weight? The balanced way, and only way should be to keep permanent, the only way you're going to keep permanent weight off is you're losing weight. You got to change your mindset to, I'm losing weight to nourish my body, to take care of the body that God has given me. Place your focus on, instead of numbers, and instead of I'm going to look good at the beach, instead of I'm going to look this way, I'm going to look this way, oh, I got to look this way in the mirror to make myself happy. No. We should lose weight with the other mindset, the mindset to nourish our body, to take care of the temple, because we want to keep our bodies healthy. We want to nourish our bodies. We don't want to feed it and it feels sick, or we don't want to undereat and then it can't work. It can't work properly, our body. So either way, whether you're overeating or undereating, all those things are not balanced, and that's not the right way. We want to do balance so we can nourish our body, so we can take care of our body. And guys, I've had every eating disorder. Like I said, I had binging to anorexia. I've had all of those, and none of them are fun, and none of them are pleasing or fulfilling. And the thing is, at the end of the day, you want to be balanced, because God calls us to live in self, to have self-control, and we can do it through Him, and choosing to do that, and die to the selfish desires of ours, like, whether it's eating disorder, because I've had anorexia, and I know how tough it is to step away from that issue, and we're going to be talking more about that in a second. But all those other things are just, we want to be healthy, we want to look good in our clothes and stuff, but that should be our main focus. Our main focus should be loving the body that God has given us, and that you are a beautiful daughter. So that's going to conclude the second one. Alright, let's move on to number 3. So number 3, okay, y'all might not like to hear this, but it takes time. Yes, it does. It takes time to lose weight. You're not going to lose weight like that. If you see something that says you're gonna lose 10 pounds in a week or 5 pounds in a week, or gosh, it's so unhealthy, guys. And I can tell you guys, I've gone through you can name it, I've gone through every diet on the planet, and I'm not gonna name them because I know that I don't want to say anything, but I've gone through every crash diet that you can go through. I've learned one thing going around the same circle over and over and over and messing up my metabolism and causing my metabolism to slow down. If anything, what you're doing is you're slowing your metabolism down, you're messing up your hormones, you're messing up your digestive system. Goodness gracious, please stop where you're at. If you're crash dieting, don't do it anymore. Don't listen to those diet info commercials. Please remember, it's balance in eating, living whole, eating whole foods, natural foods, and it's gonna take a long time. It may take months, it may take a year, but you'll lose the weight. You'll lose the weight that you need to lose. And remember, guys, I'll talk to you about that in the next one, but everybody's weight is different, and sometimes sometimes you're not gonna be at the weight that you're not gonna be that number. Okay, I want to be at this number by the end of summer, I want to be at this number by the end of fall. And sometimes your body's supposed to be a little bit higher. You know, sometimes you're supposed to be, okay, maybe I'm supposed to be 10 pounds more. I can't lose the weight. If you're stuck at that few pounds, 5 pounds, you know, and I can't lose weight, maybe your body's trying to tell you, okay, this is where you're supposed to be. Women are supposed to have a certain percentage of fat on their bodies. And if it's too much under, you know, you're not gonna be able to produce hormones right, your fertility is gonna be messed up. I've gone through all this because having PCOS, it is frustrating, and I understand, but sometimes you have to accept where you're at and stay active, eat healthy, and taking care, and that's what you gotta just take care of your body. So that's what I want to tell you guys. So remember, it takes time. Remember, it's a journey with weight loss. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so number 4. Alright, so number 4, we're going to talk about genetics. So not everybody has the same genes, guys. Everybody is created differently. God created everybody differently to look all different shapes and all different sizes. So not everybody's metabolism is going to be the same. Not everybody's genes are going to be the same. Not everybody's going to look a certain way. So when you look at a magazine, or you look at somebody on, say, Instagram or social media or Snapchat or whatever, and you looking at them and you're like, man, I wish I looked like them, but you're eating healthy, you're taking care of yourself, and you're really fit, you're eating healthy, and you're naturally, like, your body is at a good place, and you want to look, so when you can't get there, sometimes our bodies aren't created to have a 6-pack abs or to have, you know, muscles on their bottom, or, you know, really nice cut legs. Not everybody is designed. Everybody is designed differently. We all have different areas and features in our body that tend to lose weight quicker or tend to get fit looking. Everybody's body is different. For me, I know that abs for a long time was a struggle for me, and I was like, man, I got to get abs. But I ate healthy. I literally, even when I was like to the skinniest point, the lowest point of fat on my body, I could not get abs. I did everything. I ate clean. I went to I literally went to nutritionists and people for help and everything. And literally with PCOS and having that, my body is naturally going to carry more fat in its belly area. Not that I'm saying to be overweight or eat, you know, whatever, who cares about your body. No, it's you know, it's not who cares about your body. I meant, it's about what, you know, are we taking care of our temple? Are we, you know, eating natural foods? Are we eating healthy foods? That's what's important. Are we nourishing our body? Not, you know, what we want to look like we want to look like on a magazine. Are we comparing ourselves? Don't compare yourselves, because when you start comparing yourselves, it ends up feeding a lot of lies. You're never, you know, everybody's genes are different. We're not all made the same. The thing is, you might be fitter in your arms or your legs and not be in your belly, or you might be fitter in your stomach area and your thighs might be really, the thing is, everybody is different, and you cannot compare yourself to someone else. Don't be like, I'm gonna get this. Just eat healthy, eat natural, stay active, and you'll see what your body does. And the thing is, you can't push yourself too hard. Everything is in balance, and you can't not do anything, because our bodies, we just gotta take care of it, and everything's in balance, guys. Eating a healthy diet, staying active, but all in balance and moderation, listening to your body. So remember, genetics, everybody is created differently, and you're created the way God created you. So love your body for what God created. You're living and breathing, and that is a miracle. So you are beautiful. You're just a beautiful daughter of Christ. So all right, let's move on to the next one. This one y'all might know. This is number 5 we're on now, but a lot of people say this, and y'all know this one already, is water. I cannot exaggerate how important water is. Water is just, if I don't drink water, I can tell you I'm going to be cranky, my stomach's going to be bloated, I'm not going to be digesting foods well, and I'm going to crave carbs. That's just how it is. I get sleepy too. If I don't drink water, it just leads to a lot of nasty things and not good things. So remember to drink water. And if you're going to be active that day and sweat, remember to drink an extra water from what you usually do. I usually drink those like little 16 fluid ounces water bottles, and I drink like 6 of those, and then if I work out, I drink 7. I know it sounds like a lot. Now you might not have to, you can drink less than that. You don't have to drink that much, but as long as you're getting like 4 or 5 of those bottles in a day, that'd be great. But for me, I drink more because of my digestion. I find that it's easier for me to digest food. I've always been that way if I don't drink water, and I'm constantly thirsty, guys. It is bad. I really am always thirsty. So I tend to drink more water than what I want, but I listen to my body. If I'm thirsty, I'm going to drink it. Another good thing for weight loss is tea. At nighttime, I drink a detox tea. Y'all might have seen that in my videos, but I usually drink a dandelion tea, which is a detox tea to help your kidneys. Just whenever there's toxins built up in that area, it's just good to overall health. And for sodium that gets built up, I drink that at night. Detox tea, dandelion root, and then I also sometimes peppermint tea. It's really good for people with PCOS. I've not been drinking it lately. I've been drinking a berry tea and like a hibiscus, and it's been really good. So I drink that at night sometimes. So also I forgot lemon water. I drink that every single day, and with apple cider vinegar, a teaspoon, and it just helps so much with like just feeling like, I don't know, in the morning I feel like when I drink it, it helps my digestion a lot. It helps me feel like, just like when I've eaten a really high sodium meal the night before, it helps feel like it just gets all that out. It really does, guys. I'm not just saying that because I can just say that. Before I drank it too, it didn't really make, when I was just drinking water in the morning, I can tell a big difference from drinking lemon water to drinking that, and it helps me wake up, just the lemon water in the morning. So I really enjoy it too. You'll get used to it, drinking it with some apple cider vinegar. You don't have to use apple cider vinegar, you can just drink lemon water, but I tend to do apple cider vinegar because it helps, it aids in my digestion. All right, let's move on to next. Number 6. I'm just making sure I was holding up the right numbers. Okay, number 6, sleep. This is really extremely important for weight loss. If I don't sleep, same thing with water. I'm cranky, I'm bloated, my digestive system isn't working, I get migraines, I have craving for carbs. It's funny how your body just goes out of whack when you're not giving it water, sleep, and food. It's just, your body goes out of whack. It tells you what to do. You can listen to your body, guys. Your body will tell you what to do. If it's hungry, it's gonna tell you. If it's thirsty, it's gonna tell you. If it's sleepy, it's gonna tell you. So but no matter what, you need to do those things, because if you're not taking care of yourself and it's not telling you, you're not really listening intuitively to your body. So you need to drink water, sleep, and I'm not saying that listen, and if it says don't go to bed, then that's not good, because you want to get the right amount of sleep. I'd say from 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I usually get between 7 to 8 hours. I don't really like to sleep over 8 hours because it makes me feel really sleepy, but 7 to 8 hours is a really good time for me. So, all right, let's move into the next thing. All right, number 7. So we're moving on here. Listen to your body. Eat balanced. I want y'all to ask yourself one question. Will this food nourish my body? Will it or will it not? So when you look at something, you go to the grocery store or you go to eat your food, ask yourself, will this nourish my body? Is it okay if I have this? You know, is my body gonna accept this for nutrients? Because the thing is, food breaks down, and carbs break down into sugar, protein breaks down into your system, and all fats break down in your system. All of that breaks down in your body, and you have to look which one is best. Now, when you're looking at a carbohydrate, make sure you look for one that has higher dietary fiber. Whenever you look at the carb on the label, it says carbohydrate, total carbohydrates. You can subtract the total carbohydrates from the dietary fiber, and that will give you what the actual carbs are for it. But just look for things that have not like, you know, you want to look for things with have higher fiber, because when it has that higher fiber, it will process slower in your system and break down slower, so it doesn't, you know, shock your body with all that sugar. So when you get white bread and you got wheat and one, so right now I'm using a sprouted wheat grain. I think y'all saw that in the past video, but that has higher dietary fibers. It's got natural food, natural greens, which you want to look for. You don't want to find those paragraph foods. You want to find the little foods. And then you know, you got the natural fruits, you got the natural vegetables, you got your natural stuff, your grains, your fats, avocado, olive oil, all those good natural. You mean instead of eating, you know, all those other oils that are not the best for you, you know, eat olive oil, avocado. Those are great sources of fat. I know nuts are good too, source of fat, but I mean, for me, I can't have nuts because I get migraines from them. I can have very little portion sizes of them, but after a while, but for a lot of people, it's great. And just, you know, listen to your body, be intuitive. What does your body need? Sometimes you get to a point where you'll know, like, I'm craving, you know, I'm craving broccoli. Like, my body needs the broccoli, needs the nutrients from broccoli. Okay, I'm gonna have that with some grilled chicken and sweet potato tonight. Okay, I'm craving that. So, you know, you've got to listen to your body. Your temple is going to tell you what you need. The more and more you listen to, the more take care of it and remove those old foods and bring in the new foods. Remember, guys, you don't want to get processed stuff. Don't look for, you know, junk. And when you're eating a carb, try to eat it with a protein. It's really good for people with PCOS to eat a carb with a protein when you're eating your meals. Okay, and then if you are going to eat a carb though by itself, try to get something with low sugars and high dietary fiber. It doesn't have to be extremely high, guys. Just try to get some with dietary fiber in it. Also your kitchen, when you're swapping, you know, if you have something that's going to tempt you in your house, get it out. Like, if you bought something that has, like, okay, I got this high sugar ice cream going on in here. Okay, if you keep going back to if it's in there, you're going to be tempted to eat it. So take it out, guys. Don't eat it if it's going to cause you, you know, it's going to cause your sugar to rise and cause you to have problems. Instead, look for something that's low sugar and more natural, and something that's going to not, you know, spike your sugar levels up, because I know with PCOS, you can definitely deal with that. I mean, I'm speaking this for, like, I'm telling you this is just what worked for me. Might be different for everybody. So listen to your body. Also, I'm talking to you guys from a point of somebody who has insulin resistance and PCOS. So I hope I'm reaching out to people with PCOS. So this is... Alright, number 8. Let's go ahead. Guys, this one is so important. This has helped me tremendously with my weight loss. Eat more veggies. I can tell you guys, when I was hungry, like, you know, like, when you, I tend to want to eat more, like, I'll crave sugar after dinner or after lunch. Guys, I'm telling you, vegetables help a lot. They are packed with vitamins, they're packed with nutrients, and when you eat those vegetables, they're gonna go into your system, and they're gonna break down, and you're gonna get all these vitamins, and you're not even gonna crave tons of sugar. I'm telling you guys, vegetables help so much. So at night when you eat your food, make a big thing of vegetables on the side. For me, I know that whenever I eat my meals, not breakfast, but lunch and dinner, I like to have vegetables. Like lunch, I'll have a salad. Y'all seen that. And at dinner, I'll have broccoli, or I'll have just some kind of vegetable at night. And it helps with, like, sugar cravings. It helps with, like, just your digestive system overall. It's just really good for your insulin, cholesterol. Vegetables are just great for you. And so I can't emphasize this enough. This has helped me tons. Try to pack in those vegetables at meals, and it will help you a lot. so number 9, we're gonna talk about sugar. A lot of y'all see like nowadays just like sugar diets, like no sugar, don't do this, or everything's different. But guys, for PCOS, people who have diabetes, insulin, really need to watch your sugar intake, because you don't want to have, like I said, everything is balanced. First of all, I'm going to tell you guys, cut out those unnatural sugars. So if it says corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, unnatural sugars, get them out. If they're just like all these, especially guys, high fructose corn syrup and aspartame, those 3 are just deadly, not good. They lead to a lot of bad things that happen to our body, because our bodies are not really supposed to be able to break those down. So if you're going to have sugar, honey, stevia is great. I even think sucralose, it's 2 sugar-free ones, stevia and sucralose. Palm sugar, which is coconut sugar. There's a few good ones out there, guys. Y'all can look into the list of them, but when you eat sugar, make sure you do everything in moderation. Like, you know, everything, when you go to, you know, have a dessert, when you make something, like y'all seen in my my desserts that I had were more natural. I made it with banana. It was, you know, it was natural. And I made, in everything, like I said, you can't just eat the whole tray or eat a bunch of them. You have to have everything in portion size, because when you go out of control, it's just not good. Like, have, you know, like I had those cookies earlier. You have 2 cookies and then have like a cheese stick with it, or a glass of almond milk. Like, have everything in balance or moderation, or, you know, just make sure when you're eating things, do it in the right portions. Like, don't, you know what's not right, and you know what's not the best for you. So and if y'all need any advice with portion sizes and stuff, email me. I will help you guys. This is what I'm here for. I've been studying nutrition for a very long time, and I really want to help you guys with it if you're dealing with PCOS and diabetes and insulin resistance. I understand. So it's very hard to, especially when you have sugar addictions. But like I said, vegetables help with sugar addictions. Drinking your water, getting enough sleep, making sure you're eating, you know, meals throughout the day, not starving yourself, not going on these crash diets. Everything will lead you to one thing: carbs and sugar. I'm telling you, all those things, your body will bring you back to carbs and sugar, because it's just how it is. Our body, when we're drained, when we're tired, when we lack things, we go to sugar, because what does sugar do? It spikes our insulin up, it spikes our sugar levels up, and it makes us give us a little like high for a little bit, literally, and then you crash big time, because it's not balanced when you're eating too much sugar. So make sure you're eating the right portion. Make sure when you're eating it, eat natural sugars. So that's my advice to you guys on sugar. And remember, too much sugar can cause belly fat, can cause your insulin to go up. So remember, everything in balance and moderation. Number 10. So what we're going to talk about, number 10, is hangry. Y'all can obviously see by the title that that we can get hungry. So I know for me that if I don't pack snacks, if I don't take care of myself, that I tend to get really just emotional and hungry and moody, and just a bunch of other things like migraines. So make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you pack snacks. I tend to eat 5 meals a day, like 5 small meals. My meals are bigger, but my snacks, not huge though. I don't have big meals. So I do have a lot of vegetables though, I can say that. So I have 3 meals and 1 morning snack and 1 afternoon snack, depending on if I'm more active. Sometimes I'll eat more. If I want another little snack, I'll just go in the kitchen and go grab something small, as long as I'm eating, you know, natural, healthy foods. And I know I just have to listen to my body. If I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. So make sure you pack snacks wherever you go. Make sure you bring things with you. You do not want to slow your metabolism. Don't skip meals. I can't emphasize that enough. Don't skip breakfast. Don't skip lunch. If it says, you know, if we eat by the serving size, you know. Okay, so say I have, you know, in the morning, a half a cup of oatmeal with, you know, water, a cup of water, and some stuff like I have banana and some protein powder in it, Greek yogurt, whatever you want, and it just, you know, make sure you're eating your food. Make sure you're not, you know, starving yourself. Don't go on a crash diet, guys. And I'm not saying to overeat or undereat. I'm saying balance, guys. The word is balance. Make sure you're packing your food. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Listen, be intuitive to your body. Don't allow yourself to starve. Don't go on a crash diet. Don't go on these fad diets. Don't allow yourself to be tempted. I gotta lose that weight fast. Remember, takes time, and don't allow yourself to get starving, because it's no fun being around somebody who's hangry and hungry. Make sure you take care of yourself. And that's my tip for that. Alright guys, we're going to be talking about number 11, staying active. So it is important to stay active, and so for me, what I do is I do 3 times a week. I'll do HIIT cardio. I used to do 4. It was too tough. My body was starting to run down because I would do 30-45 minutes of like very hard, intense, high intensity intervals, and it was pushing my body. I was wearing out. I was not feeling well. So 3 times a week has really worked for me. And then the other days of the week, I usually go on a walk at night with my husband, and we'll walk together, and maybe we'll go on a bike ride every once in a while. But I like to stay active, and it's important to stay active. If you have a job that you sit all day, try to go on a walk at night or during the day. Try to take a little walk or stroll, maybe on your lunch break while you eat lunch. I mean, whatever works for you. Just try to take a little walk when you're sitting down for a while. But if you have a super active job, like, be careful, you know, you don't want to push yourself. Like, just do something super easy if you need to. I mean, be careful, because you don't want, guys, there's an extreme point to where, yeah, you want to work out and take care of your body and nourish your body, but this, you know, be careful, guys, because it can be extreme. Just like the food, it can be out of balance. You know, you're working out too much and you're not feeling good, and you want to feel good and have energy when you work out. You don't want to feel sick and tired and exhausted. If you are tired and exhausted, please listen to your body, because the next day you're going to wake up and your body is just going to give you like the worst time of your life, because it's going to be like, why did you do this? And you're going to have a migraine, you're going to feel sick. That's what I have when I push myself. Don't push yourself. Rest when you need to rest. You can work out when your body feels like it needs to work out. For me, 3 times a week works, and I do, like I said, all during the week. I'll walk at night, or we'll go do something. I mean, we'll go and walk, bike ride, something. Nothing too crazy or strenuous, but alright, so remember to stay active. It's important. Number 12. So this one can get kind of tricky, but it's tracking and food diary. So for me, at least, I like to keep a track of just like what I eat and what I'm eating, because sometimes my metabolism is faster than other times, and sometimes once you know where your body falls on, like, you know, maintaining its weight, don't stay on a food diary and tracking, because then it becomes obsessive. Like, I would say do 2 weeks and get an idea of what to eat. You know, this is what I'm going to eat to lose weight. This is what I'm eating when I get to my maintenance, you know. And sometimes our body, we just need to make sure, because once we get numbers involved, it can get really obsessive and OCD. I understand, because I used to have, like I said, anorexia. Even during when I had bulimia and the binging, I would just count numbers. Everything was in numbers. And so when you get to, and you're like, I have to count it to a T, I have to measure to a T, and it was so OCD. I would do it so much that I would spend my days so focused on it that it was so consuming and so trapping. So guys, make sure when you're tracking and you're writing down what food you eat, make sure, you know, it's just do it for a couple weeks or maybe a month, and then after that, get an idea, and then move on after that. Okay, because you want to just get an idea of what you're going to do. It's not a lifetime I'm going to be tracking and writing down what I eat, because that's not real. You know, that's not reality. You want to just get a gist of what you're doing, and then move on to the next thing. Alright, and then now don't keep tracking your calories every single day. Yeah, you want to I want to know this is what I'm going to be eating, and this is how many in the beginning. Really look at the carbs, look at the fats, look at the proteins of what you're eating, and take care of it that way. But it is important in the beginning to know how much you're going to eat. For me, at least, it works that way. But remember, don't get too focused. If you're like okay, I went 40 over calories today. So what? Okay, you went a little over. It's not gonna kill you. Okay, or you went 100 over. You know, sometimes we get so OCD, we're like, I can't, I messed up, I'm a failure. I went over calories. Like, okay, some days you're gonna have those days. Some days you went over. But remember, that's just the beginning set for a month. Like I said, for a month you're on that cycle. It's just for you to get an idea, guys. It's not for you to consume your mind on that number. Okay? So don't let your mind be consumed on tracking and food diary. Alright, so number 13. This one you might like. It's treat yourself. So allow yourself to have something, like a little cheat meal or something during the week. I allow myself once a week to have, once a week I have a meal, and another day I have a dessert that I like. So on the weekend, I'll go get a frozen yogurt, I'll have that dessert, and I'll have, another day I'll have my cheat meal. So I allow myself one cheat meal, one cheat dessert. And I don't splurge on anything crazy. Frozen yogurt to me it's just the best dessert for me. Like the other ones I tend to crave more of. So frozen yogurt has been if it's going to cause you to have problems, cut it off. Like if you have a passive binging on Oreos, don't go and eat Oreos. For me, like I said, frozen yogurt works great, and I do that. I'll have myself a little treat. Make sure you make it special. When you sit down, make it a special occasion. Me and my husband will make it a special time when we get to have our once a week, like I'll have sushi and he'll have something. We'll just, make it a time to, eat slowly. Remember, it's a treat. Allow yourself to have one treat a week that one meal and one dessert. Some people do a whole day. It's just, for me, that's kind of expensive and pricey financially. But whatever works, guys, for you. Remember to get back on track, though. Eat healthy. Take care of yourself. Feed yourself nutrients, because you don't want to eat like that all the time, because what will happen is, you'll end up just going back to the old habits. So make sure, treat yourself once a week, or treat yourself to something. All right, let's move on to the next one. Number 15, mirrors and scales. Alright, so these two words right here can really get somebody in bondage. For me, if I stand in the mirror too long, I'm gonna start seeing like fat everywhere and like picking out every little wrong thing. You cannot stay in the mirror, guys, for a long time. If you stay, it will consume your day. It will consume everything around you. Literally, you will not be able to get out of the house because you are so insecure looking at the mirror. Don't focus on the mirror. Don't look at the mirror. When you look at yourself, say, I am beautiful, and it takes time to lose weight, guys. It takes time to build muscles. It takes time. You're not gonna look in the mirror and be like, oh wow, I look really fat today. Man, I look so ugly. Like, if you're saying that, you're placing a curse over yourself. You're really speaking that over yourself, and you're going to set yourself up for failure. Speak truth. Take out the word of God and speak the truth. Like I said, over that fear, over those lies, speak truth of yourself. I am beautiful. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am a beautiful daughter of Christ. I'm a beautiful, just speak life over yourself. I am not a failure. I can do this. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And when you remember the scale, don't just look at that number and be like, okay, I have to be at a certain number. I have to be at a certain way. If the scale causes you to go undereat or to go overeat or cause problems, don't look at it then. Take a time when you're not looking at it. Remember, if it causes problems, don't weigh yourself every day. If it's, if it's causing serious problems to you, do once a week or once a month. Be careful with the scale, because it really can put you in bondage too. And I've learned that, guys. I've learned that. So remember, just be careful with those things, and it really can cause insecurity and set you up for failure. Whether it's overeating or undereating, it sets you up for failure. Remember, it's always balance and moderation. When you look in the mirror, speak truth of yourself, speak life over yourself, and deny those lies, and don't let the enemy come in and steal your joy. Say, I'm beautiful, I am healthy, you know, and speak life over yourself. And when you look at I like these scales that actually I'm probably gonna buy one of them, but it's a scale that tells you your fat percentage and your muscle percentage, and instead of it being like what the number is, it tells you like how much fat you've lost instead of how much, you know. It has the number on there too, but you can focus instead of looking at, you know, that number. Because once you build muscles, guys, like if you are working out and doing HIIT cardio or anything, you're gonna gain weight, and it's just happened. So I wanted to read y'all that really quick on my notes. It says muscle is more dense than fat, but it takes up less space. That means if you gain muscle, your scale weight may go up even as you're slimming down. It's normal for many of us to lose inches even when we're not losing weight. So I'm gonna probably post that article for you guys, but it's the truth. And I've gained weight from building muscles, and I've been working out now, but I do it 3 times a week. I was doing it 4 times a week. I just started doing 3. But it does happen, and you will gain weight from muscles, because muscles, like I said, it's not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna gain weight, but most people, it does happen. So well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all learned some things. This is what I've learned, and if y'all have any questions, please email me or write in the comment box. I'll be happy to help you guys, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I will be making what I eat in a day next. I'm really excited to show you guys that in a grocery haul soon. So, alright, I'll see you next time. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you like it, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video and if it was helpful. Alright, see y'all later. God bless.